Alright, you got blue NEMESIS in the back right here. I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of this Borla exhaust. We got the Borla Pro XS 3-inch exhaust. We're gonna be swapping out the thrust welded mufflers for this 3-inch Borla with our turbo system. And we got some what we got here? The reason why we're switching out is because I want a quieter sound. I want something a little quieter. And stickers, decals, different Borla products. I want something a little bit more quieter, but when you get into it, I want to be able to hear it. With a built engine, some of these exhaust systems are just not worth it. I don't like Flowmasters. They sound like a drum. They got a drummy sound. The thrust welded muffler was pretty good, but with the engine work, it's just way too loud compared to like a stock car. And you take and put a Flowmasters, or you put some thrust welded or cherry bums or red hots or whatever you put on there, it makes the car sound a lot better because it's coming from a stock engine. It doesn't have everything else going on with it. Here's the Borla. Stainless steel, but you can see it's not polished up nice and shiny like the pictures, but it is stainless steel. Got a straight through design. Decent welds on it. A little bit of spatter right there. Somebody cleaned it up, really. They cleaned that weld up. Took the time to clean it up. Especially since they got that splatter right there. Other than that, it's a nice muffler. I got the sound from this Borla. I have two on my Corvette over there, and that Corvette is got a nice sound to it. It's a low rumble, but if you get into it, you can hear it. I'm looking for the same sound with this. Obviously, it's going to be a lot louder because I got a bigger engine with a lopier cam and all this stuff, but it should bring it down. What's going to happen, take a look while we're doing the exhaust. What's going to happen is our twin turbo setup, which we're going to be going over that. We're going to get a turbo header. It's going to come out here, a manifold. It's come out right here. We're going to have a 45 that's going to kick the turbo back into this corner. Right back into the corner. So you're going to come this way, then you're kicking off in the corner. You're going to have a big GT 45 here. Same thing here. So we get a better perspective. So over in that corner right there, you got the first GTs coming off the manifold. This side I'm not going to have pretty much any issues. It's going to be an easy fit to bend right here in this corner. And then ideally what we want is right here where we got this hole for our headlight. We're going to end up, if we can get it lined up pretty close as possible, we want our turbo inlet facing right here. So on the outside over here, on this light right here, we should have a filter with the turbo. You got one real light, one filter, same thing. The twin turbo setup. That's what we're shooting for. That doesn't mean we're gonna necessarily hit it, but that's what we're shooting for. I'll be doing the mock-up with the turbos here, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Or maybe not. First things first is getting the Borla exhaust back on there. But so when the turbos are mocked up, right here is gonna be the turbo. We're gonna take these out. We're gonna have a down pipe right here. That down pipe's gonna shoot down. and go in the front and back. So when that downpipe shoots down right here, right when it gets down up in here, the game plan is to actually have a cutout that's going to be, I'm thinking, right in front of this tire or right behind it. The shortest route is the route I want to take, so I'm thinking that the turbo is going to be here when we all mock it all up, but the turbo should be here. If everything fits right the way I got it in my head, then we should be able to take the downpipe and shoot it straight down, bring it out, and just put a tip here, and then the cutout will take it all the way back to a complete exhaust system. So with the Borla exhaust, so we're running cutouts, electric cutouts with dumps, strictly for racing, because this is loud. I just ran it with just the headers and it's ridiculous. It's pretty much track only. So ideally, perfectly, what we want to do is get the Borla, the dual 3-inch exhaust, dual system going all the way back, 3-inch all the way back, and then we have the cutout dumps that are gonna dump right here in front of the fender. I'm not gonna put it out the fender like a lot of guys do. That does look cool and all that stuff, but I'm not worried about all that. Just in case I switch it up, I don't want to have a hole in the fender already. So I'm just gonna have it to where it dumps out right in front of that tire, or right behind it maybe. Haven't decided yet, but that's the game plan. We should have it all mapped out. We should have the boiler installed tomorrow. We should have the turbos in, and we'll do a quick little mock-up, and then we should be getting it all mounted up and taking it to the dyno. But first, we're going to go ahead and run this Borla exhaust, take it to the dyno. Once I get it all set up, it'll be easy. I'll explain it when it's all done, but that's just the basic rundown of what we're doing.